Hello everybody, weebrabbit here, and welcome back to our LP of Persona 4 Golden. The last few episodes were very story heavy, very cutscene heavy, right? But basically, just to catch everybody up, because I know that was a lot of just cutscenes and stuff, basically Teddy is in the real world now. He has broken through, joined the team as a field person. Rise has joined the team, and she's going to be our support / scanner person. And we saw that she seems to have a little bit of a crush on the main character here. And then, apparently they said that they caught the killer of, the serial killings, right? You know, with their latest victim being King Moron. But of course, if you know anything about storytelling, seems a bit sus, because, you know, why would the killer be caught off camera? We haven't even met them. We haven't figured anything out. You know there's something there, right? But that being said, as I head outside to do some vegetable gardening, Terrific is here. Say hello.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young 2 weeks notice because, fun fact, I'm actually quitting my job.
Oh, wow. All right, that's an interesting one, because I don't remember what has been said on camera, off camera, between episodes and stuff. But I know you said that you had a coworker that quit, was like a month ago at this point?
Yep, it was a month ago.
And I know you were saying that you were also, you know, not sure how long you were going to last with your job and stuff, but I did not think it was going to be that soon. You know, that's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, it got too bad for me, guys. Wow, it was not good. So, but I already have a new job lined up.
Oh, well, there you go. That's nice, at least. At least you already have an idea of what's next. At least it's not one of those, like, oh, we're going to have to sit around and see what's going to happen next. I mean, at least you already have an idea.
Nah.
I'm guessing that's what pushed you to put in the 2 weeks notice also, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that and... Listen, I'll get into it.
Nice.
So,
all right, so we bought something from the TV program. We're about to do some reading. Apparently, it is suggested we read. Where is it? English Made Easy. Look at that.
Oh,
so it's supposed to give some expression, which is pretty cool. Because, yeah, out of our 5 stats, I think 2 of them are at level 4 out of 5, and the other 3 are 3 out of 5, I think. Or it might be 3 are 4 out of 5, and the other 2. But the point is, we're getting there. But, yeah, we still have a bit of a ways to go. So that's why we have to cram those books in there, right? Get those stats up.
Heck yeah.
All right, so that's the first one. Not bad. Yeah, so we're finally actually playing. Because like I said, it had been a while where for whatever reason, it was just so many cutscenes and story stuff, right? We weren't really doing anything ourselves, so... all right, so there's these students talking. I thought it was kind of weird the way the girl was just standing there. It looks like, you know, something was going to trigger, right? She's not like just NPC. So you overhear students talking. Oh, she's like, finals start next week. That's how she says it. But yeah, finals.
No. You gotta do it like the anime is like, ah.
But that doesn't really sound like a sigh. That sounds like more of a moan.
Exactly. Like, it's never just a simple sigh. It's always a moan.
All right. I'll believe you, I guess. I'll go with that.
Gotta channel your monster, what is it? The monster Musume? Am I saying it right?
What's Monster
Musume?
Monster Musume? But what does living in a house with a bunch of monster girls that want to seduce you, what does that have to do with finals week?
Well, because every time they sigh, it's always like a sexual moan. It's never just a sigh. You know what? Okay. Load up another view. I'm gonna play it real quick. You know, we're gonna stop playing the game. Yeah, we're just gonna watch.
It's gonna be like one of those brain rot memes. We're gonna have the gameplay on the top and like the video on the bottom. Below that, we're gonna have like a podcast going. Oh, exactly. I know. Anyway, I was just sandbagging you, but oh my god. Anyway, the guy says, "Senpai, you look pretty down. That's not good for you, you know. Once they're over, summer vacation isn't far behind, right?" And she's like, shut it, puny underclassman. I have to study for my college entrance exams. Damn, I like how he was trying to make her feel better. She just totally just like, once you're a third-year student, you'll get a taste of what it's like to take tests all year. And I don't know if you want to do the sigh for us again real quick. And then we just walk away. Oh my god, that's great. Alright, so we're in class. If you remember, this is our new teacher that was just talking all sorts of crap about Rise, which is like really like, damn girl, alright, calm down. Remember? It was really crazy.
Heck yeah.
So remember, guys, the finals are starting next week. If you fail, you'll have to attend our lovely summer school. Anyway, today we're going to talk about... Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about sex linkage. Sex linkage inheritance is dependent on all ozones.
I was going to say, now we're really channeling the monster Mesume.
Oh my god. To say it simply, it's genetic inheritance that's caused by whatever decides if you're male or female. An example is calico cats. Calico cats are almost entirely female. Interesting. Note that there aren't any boys. Note that there aren't any. Wait, what? Oh, I read it. I was like,
there aren't any boys.
No, it's not that there aren't any boys. That's why I feel like the sentence didn't make any sense. I'm like, wait, but you just said, yeah. Anyway, it says not that there aren't any boys, but apparently there's only one out of every several tens of thousands. Wow. Maybe these rare male calicos are very popular with the ladies.
Oh.
And apparently we got knowledge from that. Just listening to a lecture about random cat facts. So there you go. That's going to be like the main question on our final. The suspect has been added to the wanted list. Who is the criminal? You have no choice but to wait until more progress is made in the investigation. Interesting. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the whole thing with Pokemon. How there's certain Pokemon that are male or female and all that. Like sometimes it'll be like a 75 to 25% ratio, stuff like that. It's always kind of fun when they do that. It's not just 50-50, right?
Heck yeah.
Timid female students, and the girl that's asked us for stuff in the past, she says, another murder. It's Mr. Muroka this time. To think that there's someone even scarier than King Moron out there somewhere. Oh no, I'm so afraid of being murdered right now. I know, that sounds really funny. Excuse me, but I have another request. Would you let me ask you? Sure. He's like, well, thanks to you, my room is safe, but I'm nervous when I have to go outside like this. So, I think if I had something that I could keep with me at all the time, I could relax a little. I mean, how big are the things we gave her? Couldn't she just carry them with her? Like, couldn't she have the angel statue, like, in her backpack or something? Or is the implication it's like a huge-ass, like, actual statue she just took home?
Yep, that's funny.
She's like, yeah, maybe a veil, or yeah, how about a charmed veil, like a bridal veil? She's just gonna wear that every time she goes out. That's weird, right?
Listen,
she's like, I can trade you more keys for it. So can I trust you to do this for me? This time I'll give you even more. Sure. She's like, thank you so much. I'm sure you can handle it. All right, so we need to get her a charmed veil. Again, pretty random, honestly.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so apparently what it wants us to do, this is very interesting. It wants us to go and ride our scooter around the neighborhood. You know how we've done that a few times to like get our courage up and like sometimes unlock new areas and stuff? So apparently that's what it wants us to do. Wyatt thinks it's the best idea to do that when it's raining, right?
Listen, just don't think about it.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Yeah, that was a bunch of trash right there. Someone isn't cleaning up.
Jeez, man.
All right, I like how we're supposed to ride around the neighborhood. Why are we here? Like, what does that mean? That's so random, right? Ride around the neighborhood. Comes to, like, the freaking town that we know is, like, a while away. Sure, I guess.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, but whatever. The point is, at least we unlocked a little area. We can, like, just come here, like, as a choice for, like, the scooter ride. So that's kind of cool, I guess, right? All right, so apparently what it wants us to do, talk to this guy. So he says, today is a day ending in 2. That means it's a bonus day. Today is a 30-frame bonus day. The crane game is usually 100 yen per try, but today you can try twice for the same amount. All right, not bad, I guess. The grand prize now is the Jack Frost doll. Supply is limited, first come, first serve. It says, hey, do you have a long time on your hands right now? I'm in a little trouble. Feel like making some money? All right, why not? Sure. Oh, really? Well, here you go. He gave us a bunch of pocket... Oh, yeah, that thing that you see in Japan where they're always giving out little pocket tissues. That's such a weird, like, marketing advertisement gimmick, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that in anime when they give out the little pocket tissues and stuff?
I think so, yeah. Oh yeah, it's very important for Monster Musume because, like, obviously you need tissues for when you're hanging out with your monster lady friends, you know?
Exactly. Not only that, but in the real world, when they were like saying, "Hey, go watch the anime, go buy the manga," they're like, "Here, have it some tissues. We know you're gonna need them."
See, yeah, like when you buy the DVD bundle, it actually just gives you just a box of tissues with it.
Nice. I like that.
I mean, not that I would know, but like I've seen on like on Reddit people talking about it, you know?
Nice. All right, so it says, you handed a pack of tissues to the woman in front of 30 frame. She's like, huh, for me? Thank you. I'll make sure to carry these with me. They're useful for wiping my fingers from movie concessions. Sure, I believe that. I'm pretty sure everyone's just gonna have flavor text, so I'm just gonna go around giving... the guide says to just give it to anybody that's just standing around. As I do that, I don't know if you want to say anything about like your job. It's not like you're gonna like describe a bit more about what happened.
So, alrighty. So I think I might have talked about it on screen, but yeah, no, corporate's just not good. I'm not gonna go into everything that's happened, but I'll go into a gist of it. So I work in the lab. I run all the blood stuff or any other samples that come down there. That's what I do. And, you know, they just aren't freaking paying the bills, man. Like, I constantly have to borrow stuff or like just go without. And it just gets old. It's like every other month because, you know, we have a credit limit or they have a credit limit. They hit that credit limit. And at that point, like, they just wait until we aren't able to get like the reagents and other stuff that we need before they, you know, finally will pay the people. We have a bunch of vendors that come out and do stuff for us. Some of them haven't been paid in years. Wow. And it's not like a financial thing necessarily, because the money is there. It's just we're under like a bigger group that I'm assuming corporate's just like taking it and doing whatever the heck they want to do with it, I guess. And
but how is it that bad though? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, because man, they just I don't know what's happening with it, but yeah, no, our old CEO left, and then they basically put in a new CEO that we all knew from the get-go, or at least my hypothesis, which is now correct. He's basically just a puppet. Like, this is a guy that's never been a CEO before. So obviously he doesn't know about how things should be done, and this is a new job for him, so he's gonna want to make them happy. So he's gonna be more willing to do what they want him to do. Yeah. Whereas the old CEO, he's been a CEO of multiple hospitals. He's been doing this for like over like maybe a decade or two, and they couldn't get him to do the same stuff. And so our CEO left in February, and it's just been a downhill ever since then. And my final straw was that they were almost late with one of our paychecks, and I was like, I can't do that. And I don't know if it was truly an accident or not, in the sense that, you know, the story that they said is that, oh, well, our HR lady, she was just overwhelmed and, you know, stretched herself too thin for that week. So she forgot to submit them until, you know, Thursday. Typically it's submitted on like Tuesday, and I see that it's pending in my account on like Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening. But my wife, we were looking at the account, it's like, it doesn't say that it's pending. And I was like, okay, well, if they missed my paycheck, then I'm done. That's my final straw. Jeez. And sure enough, yeah, no, it didn't get in. I mean, it didn't get in. It was Friday morning. I talked to my boss. I was like, hey, paycheck's not in. He was like, oh, that's weird. Then he talked to him, and then it was that because I go in at like 6 a.m, and at 6:44, because I got there at 6:30. At 6:44, she sends out an email saying that, oh yeah, you know, just an accident. I didn't submit it until, or, you know, submit it to the bank until like Thursday afternoon. And wow. Even if that's true, in my mind, and people agree with me, the second that you know that you forgot to submit like the direct deposits, you need to notify people. Like, you don't just wait until, I mean, to me, it comes across as just trying to, like, don't say anything and hoping that no one noticed.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Because if not, why send out a thing like, hey, guys, by the way, it's going to be late. There was an issue. Sorry about that. Whatever, right?
Yeah,
like, it's weird for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And, it's like, okay, maybe I could have forgiven that. But in my mind, it's like, okay, if that's how they handle an accident, I don't want to be there when like something bigger goes on and they have to like withhold paychecks for not having the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and because I also worked like part-time at another hospital.
Yeah.
And I'm just transitioning to working full-time there. And I was going to leave in March because I wanted to also give time because we did hire a new person to replace my coworker that quit. But I was like, I was going to say till March to get her fully trained, make sure that she's good. But after that happened, I mean, that was like 2 Fridays ago. And it's like, yeah, no, I was done. So I just couldn't do it anymore. And also being on call, I mean, I'll mention it to you, how I have like no free time for anything. And like my kids cry every time I get called in. And
Jeez.
I don't like that. And I feel like I'm not being a good father because I also don't have free time to like do stuff with them or play with them how I used to. And so, yeah, I'm taking a job that does not have any more call. So, I mean, so when I'm clocked out, that's it. So.
Yeah, it should be more scheduled instead of it just being randomly like, I don't know what days I'm working this week sort of thing, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, well, and that's the thing. I mean, the on-call was scheduled, but it's just that whenever someone comes to the ER, I have to go, and I don't know when anyone's going to come to the ER. So that's why,
Yeah, I
like,
got you.
I have to be within 30 minutes of the hospital. So I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything. So, yeah, no, it just was not a good place. And fun fact, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, or maybe like last month, they sent out like an employee morale. So, and I typed mine up because I'm like, I'm not gonna handwrite it so that they know what my
Yeah.
handwriting is. Apparently, a lot of people did that, and my boss told me because I was having a talk with him today. I guess corporate has decided that they're not going to use any of the morale surveys that were typed, and they're only going to use the handwritten ones. So I'm assuming
Wow.
they went through it and was like, man, there's a bunch of negative stuff here. Let's just find a way to not use it.
That is some bull, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's bull, dude. That's bull.
Yeah, no, it's a very shady company, and like every person at work that knows that I'm leaving, they're like, "Yeah, that's good for you," and like
Yeah, I
my
can
wife,
imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. They're just like, you know what?
yeah,
That makes sense. Good for you.
yeah, no, I mean, basically, it's been turnover after turnover for this entire year, so it's not a good
Jeez.
place, man. It's pretty bad. So, all right, how long did I talk? Did I fill the gap? I think I went over my time.
Yeah, you were talking for a bit. It's fine. Basically, gave out the tissues. Wasn't a big deal. All of the dialogue is pretty. The NPC dialogue was pretty, just like filler, just like little. Yeah, what do you call it? Flavor text.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, then I went into the shop, the one that we went into with Marie and the girls, because I saw it was
Hmm.
there, and I'm like, can I actually go in? And then yeah, apparently I bought a bunch of outfits. The next time we're in a dungeon, I'll see which ones I equip. I bought a butler costume, and I think too, even if I buy for one person, I think it applies to like everybody. So I
Hmm.
bought butler costume. I bought a agent costume. I bought my swim trunks for Yasuke, a couple of bikinis for Yukiko, just like a few janitors scrubs or whatever you call them. So I bought
Okay.
some outfits for people. And after that,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried the crane game, and that's the part that pissed me off. I tried the crane game because I'm trying to get the Jack Frost doll, and apparently all I got was like an ice cube, which is one of those little items you can use, right? Since if you don't have anybody that has an ice power to use on enemies, or like if you don't have
Yeah.
enough SP, which is the magic, you can just like use one of those like items in your pocket, right? So I
Hmm.
got an ice cube, but I was like, that's fine. I have a lot of money. I'll just keep trying until I get the Jack Frost doll. And it's like, no, it's something like, oh, you should come back a different day.
Sorry.
That's like, bro, so I didn't even get the Jack Frost doll. That's such a like waste. I wanted it. But I mean, we can go there anytime, I guess. So it's just about trying a different day. But I was kind of mad because I really wanted it, man. Everything after that, we got our stuff in the mail and all that good stuff. So it wasn't anything too bad. Don't worry. So Nico says, sorry, it's an emergency. She forced herself under our umbrella. Oh, terrific. Sing the Rihanna song.
Under my umbrella, Ella, A. There you go. I don't know the rest of the words.
No, I think that's how it goes.
Yes, I do. No, I think it's like, oh yeah, when the sun shines, we'll shine forever together.
I think it's together. I think it was together.
Play it real quick. Play it.
Okay.
Forget about the DMCA. It's okay.
Right? Just play it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's when we shine together. I think that's how it goes for sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, anyway, going back to what's happening over here. So Yuko's all shy because she's like, "Where's my umbrella? I'm supposed to have it. Oh my god!" And I'm nervous. What if people are talking or whatever? What does give it 9 days? What the hell does that mean?
Oh, yeah, that is weird. 9 days is very specific. If it was like a week, maybe, but 9 days.
I'm just gonna say it's fine with me. And she's really. If it's all right with you, I guess it's fine with me too. Just kidding. I hope it stops raining by the time school gets out. I thought she was going to run off. She said, just kidding. I thought she was going to be like shy about it after all and just like run away. But apparently that was just some weird quirk, I guess. I don't know. I did stop raining. Look. Today's like, you all seem really sad. I know, it's tough. I still can't believe Mr. Muraoka was taken from us. The faculty office is still in shock, too. But we can't solve about it all day. Today we're going to put the physical back in education. We're going to play rugby, and don't even think about getting lazy because it's hot. It's hot, but run. Keep running, sweat, and then eat shaved ice. Because the shaved ice you eat after exercise is the best. Brain freeze, aw yeah. Okay, I guess. You seem to be cool, Rabber. It always makes me laugh. It sounds like a slur of some sort, I swear to God. You seem to be cool, Rabber. Answer me while running. What is the let's see if Terrific knows this one. What is the medical term for brain freeze?
All right, I got you, man.
Okay, so let me read them first. Is it intracranial hypothermitis, neurocapillary constriction, sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, or trigeminal nociception?
Okay, so I know what probably some of y'all are thinking. You probably think that it's intracranial hypothermitis because intracranial and then hypothermitis. Hypo means low, thermitis, temperature, whatever. Now, neurocapillary constriction, that also sounds interesting, but no, it is sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia.
How do you know? What gives it away, I guess?
Okay, so what gives it away is... I can't remember. I just know that that's the term.
Okay. I was gonna say what I think makes sense to me. Intracranial, again, kind of like your cranium, right? Your head. Neuro makes you think your brain, the capillaries, the little veins in your brain, stuff like that. But the thing about brain freeze is that it's not actually your brain getting frozen. It's the roof of your mouth getting like messed up, right?
Yeah.
So it feels like, oh, that tricks you because why would brain freeze be called after something that actually has to do with your cranium or your brain? That doesn't make sense. This sounds like it makes more sense because, again, sphenopalatine, doesn't that have to do something with like your nose or like your upper mouth area? I feel like the words kind of feel like they make more sense in that direction, right?
Well, yeah, and if you think about it, like we have a cleft palate. I mean, that's, what is it? Like, it's mouth condition, palate. So, it kind of fits.
Yeah, so that's what I think makes sense to me. I feel like a lot of people, like you said, assume it's to be one of the first two. But again, think about it. Brain freeze isn't actually your brain. It has to do with the roof of your mouth. But anyway, the guide says it's this one. Let's see how he explains it. Yes, fantastic. It's sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. When you eat something cold like shaved ice, it constricts the flesh around the trigeminal nerve. That's the nerve that tells your brain that your forehead hurts, and so you think your forehead hurts. All right, I can see you're all sweating hard. The more you sweat, the better the shaved ice will be when you're done.
Okay, so I will say this. Whoever designed the body, 10 out of 10, negative, bad design. Why is the nerve for your forehead that connected to the roof of your mouth?
That is really weird. But that reminds you of kind of like when you, I don't know, it's kind of like sometimes too, like when you like mess with like the tip of your nose. Or like, what am I thinking of? Like it makes your like there's all sorts of stuff that, yeah, you like mess with one thing and it makes other things like hurt or act up or whatever. You know what I mean? So like, it is pretty weird for sure. Who knows what the deal is with that for sure?
Now I will say, now another big indicator. One of the words was Palatine. Palatine is similar to Palpatine from Star Wars. And he shoots lightning, and you know what also makes it feel like you have a brain freeze? Lightning. So that also goes into the etymology for the word.
You know what? I think you're right. I think that's totally what they were going for. I think they were trying to give us a hint via Palpatine. I think you're right.
Yes, always. But I will say though, to put a little asterisk about what you said about like how it's not actually the brain, so it shouldn't be named after the brain. So fun fact, infectious mononucleosis, the shorthand term is mono, you know, when your lymph nodes, you know, swell and blah, blah, blah. Fun fact, it was originally called mononucleosis because one of the white blood cells that they thought was prevalent in that condition was a monocyte. And so that's why they named it mononucleosis, but they actually found out later on down the line that it's actually just your lymphocytes just changing to become reactive, and they look like monocytes, but they haven't changed like the word. So technically the disease should be called infectious cytosis or something, but they just keep calling it mono because that's what it was originally called, and they're not changing it.
Gotcha.
So I will say,
which does make sense because there's a lot of stuff that was misnamed because of how people thought it was one thing but it was actually another. They didn't have the info. Yeah. So that does make sense. That's true.
So yeah. So there is a chance that somebody like, you know, 100 years ago was like, yeah, no, this is something in the brain. So intracranial hypothermitis, and then they're like, no, you idiot, it's your mouth. And it's like, oh, well, can I keep the name? They're like, fine.
You're right. I can see that. Real quick, so yeah, this is the girl from the Emma from a few episodes ago. The one for that's her request, that she's awkward with conversation. That's when we brought up the whole thing about Comey can't communicate. And it's funny because she's being all harsh and like rude. And it says, due to your understanding though, you know that, you know, she doesn't really mean it, this and that. So it'd be kind of cute. I know it's not going to happen because she's an NPC, but it'd be kind of cute if you could like rizz up this girl, right? But you know. Oh
yeah, it would. We should rizz her up anyway.
Yeah. Well, she ran away, so.
Chase her.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look for her. So like, look, this girl's kind of cute. The girl loves animals. She wants to be a vet and books and stuff. She's always here. It's kind of a shame that we never found out. Like that guy that asked us to talk to her, did he ever approach her? Like what happened with that? It's kind of weird, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of strange.
Good.
Real quick, I am gonna go back to. Actually, no. We have. Well, it seems we have another quest. Let's do that last quest. This is a one from a while back, actually. Remember when we were talking to like those twins or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Those twins. Apparently there's one down here at the floodplain that apparently we have to talk to him for like a new quest. So let's see. I don't want to go home. I have a request for you, but do you think you could help me out? Sure. I need to look the same as my sister, but I don't have a flower brooch. My sister hasn't noticed, but if she does, I think she'll be mad at me, so... I've looked all over, but I can't find one. Do you have one? I'll find one for you. Really? Thank you so much. I'm looking for a flower brooch, okay? You're a big help. Alright, cool. There we go. With that being said, let's go back into town. Let's go to the shopping district.
But I don't want to go to town.
Too bad.
Oh.
And this is where we're going to stop. So we're going to stop right here so we can pick it up next time. All right. But there you have it, guys. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you to Terrific for being here.
Yeah, man, not a problem.
And as you can see, we are back to doing actual side quests and stuff, doing our social links, all that good stuff, as we wait to see what happens with the person that they brought in, and they're investigating, all that good stuff. As we wait for that to happen, we're just going to keep doing our side quests and leveling up our skills. But that'll be next time. So until then, y'all
Hey,
have a good one. Bye-bye.
bye.